and welcome to another weekly melting basket. I am here. It is Sunday morning and we're getting this filmed. I'm going to start with my empties, which we have a lot of because my sister picked my basket last week. Chris pulled my basket this week, which means there's a lot of gigantic items. Let us just go through it. First thing, which was a rollover, was I finished up this clam of Little Mermaid from Scentsy. I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. And I have another one of these, but I was severely unimpressed. I don't purchase from Scentsy. I would just prefer to support small businesses. And I got this in a D-stash, and it just, like, is not strong at all. And I know that Scentsy is supposed to be really strong. It was super do not recommend. Not that you can get it anyway. I melted cucumber seltzer in the bathroom from the Bathing Garden. This was okay. Take it or leave it, nothing special. Cream cheese frosted carrot cake from Ava's. I wish you got more of the cream cheese frosting. It was just very like fall spices to me. I didn't really get any bakery note, no cream cheese. So I would not recommend. This is, I believe, the first thing I've ever melted from Salt Mountain Melt, and it's a blackberry lemon pound cake. This was phenomenal, super good, super strong for like 4 hours, and then I couldn't smell it at all. I would probably repurchase from it and keep purchasing from them. I don't know if it needs to cure longer. This is from June, and it's now October. I feel like that seemed as though it was long enough, but I did not get a good throw out of that. This, however, oh my god, a loopy pistachio bread and zucchini bread from that small good shop. Amazing, 10 out of 10. The throw was a 10 out of 10. It was just phenomenal. Highly recommend. This was my custom, but I suggest you also go find that. I have this clam here from Super Tarts in a French baguette, lemon eclair, and whipped cream. This was phenomenal. I really liked it. It was really strong. Would repurchase. Do highly recommend. This was also a carryover, Spiral Hill from L3. You ever have one of those weeks where there's something in your basket and you're just dreading melting it because you just don't have high hopes, and then you melt it and it's like phenomenal? This was the opposite. I was dreading it. I was not looking forward to it. That's why it rolled over, and then it sucked ass. Smell actually like nothing. Do not recommend. Margaritaville, I actually just put this one in, so I can't truly speak to it, but it smells just like lime Skittles. I've never had a performance issue with the Smell Good Shop. That Smell Good Shop, but yeah, so I'm sure this is going to be a very strong lime scent. This was another flop for this week, lemon pound cake from L3. This smelled like butter, period. That's it. Didn't smell like lemon, didn't smell like cake, did not smell good. We had buttermilk pancakes, maple butter, and pumpkin pecan waffles. This was amazing. You really got like the maple, which I know not everybody loves in wax, but I do love it. So I did like this. I would blend it again. Highly recommend. Cherry cola cake. This was also phenomenal. I really enjoyed it. I know I had given a sample to Carly and she really liked it, so I can see why. That was amazing. I would repurchase. Oreos from Birdie's. These were super good. Smelled like a nice yummy Oreo scent. Would repurchase. We had Cauldron Concoction from Brita's. This was also really, really good. I did enjoy this a lot. I would repurchase that. And then, this was also a rollover double mint from Ebony Violet. This was also good. Not a strong enough mint for me personally. So I'm still figuring out like how much wax I need to use with her. So I don't know if I just didn't use enough in each warmer. But it was good, and I probably would get this again. That is all my empties. I'm going to go throw away my trash, and I will be right back. Okay, guys, there is going to be a lot of chopping in this video, I believe. We'll see. Actually, maybe not. I lied. So, one rollover. We are finally going to finish this loaf of Sip of Gold from the Pharmacist's Daughter. About 6 melts left in there. Excited. I have this rolling over. 2 melts in here from Wit and Wax in Refresh. I'll go over that in my empties next week. And I have a bunch of chunks in here. This was a scent shot cup, but it had like a mound on top of it. So I have about 5-ish pieces in here of Mando from Nerdy Wax, which is fresh air, ocean breeze, just like crashing into the woods. This is kind of like a perfume or a powdery cologne type of scent, so we will see. I don't love it, but you never know. The only small item we have is this one single chunk of Dutch Apple Cookie Land from Rose Girls. I know when this first came out in this sampler, everybody was obsessed with it, and I didn't get it. At the time, it just smelled like a cinnamon apple, but the Cookie Land is really coming out now. So I'm actually quite looking forward to melting that one. We have 3, I'll probably melt these at the same time, just because it equals 4. 3 of the strawberry cream sodas from Ava's. It doesn't impress me on cold. It's just kind of like a light strawberry scent, so I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay, everything else is kind of big, honestly. So, we have one of my K Customs here. I haven't melted it. I did give some of it. I think I gave it to Krista from K Marie Plans. But this is espresso, Snickers coffee, and a regular coffee. This is phenomenal. I love the way it smells. So once we finish, I'm going to finish up the Pharmacist's Daughter coffee one first, and then we will roll on into her. We're about to have coffee every morning this week, which I don't dislike. We have a Trick Tart from L3 and Blueberry Flapjacks. This smells very blueberry. So we will see how it goes. I have not been having the best of luck with her Trick Tarts, so my hopes are not high. Staying on the blueberry train, I have quite a few of these squeezables from the Twilight Garden Wax. And this one is in Lemon Blueberry Cheesecake. It's very soft. And you really get it smells just like a blueberry lemon cheesecake. I'm actually really, really, really looking forward to this one. Super fun. And then everything else I have is L3. We have 2 scoops. We have Golden Snitch, which is What a Catch, Strawberry Satsuma, and Lucky Charms. This is not a seasonally appropriate scent. I need to stop pulling from my fruit drawer. I think next week I'm just not gonna pull from my straight up fruity drawer because I'm just not enjoying straight fruity scents going into the fall and winter. This it smells like a clementine orange, like a Cuties. That's all I'm really getting out of this. I'm not really getting anything else. I've learned I don't love Satsuma because I just think it takes over, blends way too much. Then we have Emerald City, which is very seasonally appropriate, which is baked Granny Smith apple pie, topped with brown sugar and pretzel crust. That sounds phenomenal. It does smell really good. You really get the green apple, which I like more than Mac apple. And I'm sure that pretzel note will come out super good on warm. Then we have a Bitty Betty here in Green Eggs and Ham, which is Fruit Loops, fresh baked bread and sugar cookies. Oh my God, this smells so good. I'm really getting the Fruit Loops and the fresh baked bread. I'm very excited about this. And then one last thing, which I'm not sure how this is gonna go. Next week it may become more of a blender, but I have an entire loaf here, another loaf. Chris loves grabbing loaves. In White Elephant Exchange from L3, which is like a cult classic favorite. And it is powdered donuts, vanilla wafer, and white cake vanilla frosting. And it's just a very strong vanilla scent, so we will see. I'm actually going to go microwave her so that we can get her chopped. I do not try chopping loaves without microwaving them. That's just craziness. There's my plate here. I pop her in. Okay, I'm hoping this will be good to go. Chop on this plate since I thought I had a lot of things to chop, but it's like the big things are like the scoops and the K's and the squeezable, which don't need to be cut. Microwaving it makes life so much easier. since this is white, you can see all the other colors coming off of here. It shouldn't affect the scent of the wax because they're just really tiny chunks, and I've honestly never had an issue of cross-contamination of scent, so I'm just gonna not stress myself out about it. Okay. Actually put my cutting board away, but I forgot that I need this to just sit here, so I'm gonna go get it back. Wait to put her away. If you immediately put the wax back in the bag, you do run the risk of it like melting back in, or melting together and like sticking on each other. Oh, this smells so freaking good. I don't bother with microwaving the little ones. Probably should, but I'm not gonna, so. I still can't get over that some people cut these bitches into like fucking 12, 16 pieces. Like, no, absolutely not. 8 is like the perfect amount, and it's like only $6, so that's less than $1 a melt. So good. I think this might be what I'm looking the most forward to this week, actually. Okay, I'm gonna now put the White Elephant Exchange back into her little home, and then we'll reload up the basket. Because this was warmed up, I can smell it. So strong. I've only melted blends with this in it. I've never melted it plain, so I am looking forward to that aspect, I suppose. And I know it is a cult favorite for a reason, so it's probably good. But I have never melted it plain before, so it is a very vanilla-y. And it has been curing for quite some time. I got this over the summer in a mystery box, so I think it's definitely cured long enough, because I know vanilla bakeries need like an ample amount of cure time. My basket, you probably saw in the thumbnail, looks literally so pitiful this week because it's just like all of these gigantic things, and like it feels so empty because I'm used to there just being a bunch of like small things to pick from. So I'm trying to like make it look bigger. And that's it, guys. That is the basket for the week. If you did like this video, then give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then well, you know, give it a thumbs down. Either way, if you're helping out the channel, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys!